a project from our list of projects that has the ID that we have here. For example, when we come to our main page here, we can see that when we fetch all our coins from the database, the array here, we have all this array. So we need to filter through this array and look for the one whose ID will match the ID that will be given. So here we can go to this page. We can just click on this. Now, this is the page. You can see after localhost 3000, we have the coins, which is this. Then we have this identification here. Now, this identification is what we're going to use. We're going to search through all our information on the database and find a coin project that has this ID, and then pick it and then display the information over here. So what we're going to create a function in our helper functions that is going to allow us to do that. We're going to go to our lib, helper functions, and coin data. Let's come down here. We're going to export. We're going to export constant getCoinById. It's an async function. We need to pass the ID true. So we're going to first of all get all the coins, get our weights, fetch all coins as we have here. We're going to find the by ID. How we do that? We're going to say constant results equals to coins.filter. We're going to take each coin and we're going to return the coin that the ID matches with the ID that we get. And we're going to return results. All right, so when we come back here, we're just going to see the coin is getCoinbyId. I'm going to pass the coin ID I will get from the params, and I'm going to return this. Perps selected. We're going to make it selected coin, the coin that we get. We're going to also say we validate every 30 seconds. Now we're going to work on the get static parts. We're going to export async function. Here, fetch all coins. All right, so we're going to say constant parts, all the possible parts we can get. Map. Okay, so we're mapping through all the possible paths we can get on this dynamic page. And okay, we're going to return possible paths and then fallback of true. All right, so now that that's done, we can get the proper information from here. And we can return, what we're going to do, we're going to create a new a new folder in our components. I'm going to call it CoinDetail. All right. So in our CoinDetail, we're going to create an index folder for JS. And in this index folder.js, we're going to say RFC. You just call it CoinDetail. All right. So come back here. And in this folder, we're not going to do too much React code here. We're just going to say CoinDetail. We're going to say details equals to props dot selected coin. Perfect. All right, so we're all good over here. We fetched our coin detail and we've gotten the exact coin and we've passed it to this coin details over here. So in our coin details, we're just going to say props here. Or yes. I will say console log. Props dot selected coin. All right, so see whether it does find it. So when we refresh, over here is saying undefined. Why it's saying that? Selected coin. Coin ID, props, details. Okay, it's not selected coin. Sorry, it's supposed to be tails. All right, so we can see this ID here now matches this ID here. So we have the correct project to be shown here. All right, so now that that's done, we know we're getting all our information right. We now have to style this page with all the information that we get. So what we're going to do, we need to create our div here. We're going to make this div. We're going to say class name. I want it to be in the middle. And a padding of 5. Now, we have something here in this UI, which is breadcrumbs. We want simple navigation stuff like this. And this is code for it. So what we're going to do, we're going to create a new file here and call it breadcrumbs.js. All right, so in this breadcrumbs.js, we're just going to import link from Next.js. Oh no, let's just cancel this RFC. And then breadcrumbs. Okay, first props. And here we're going to call it, we're going to say breadcrumbs and title name inputs. Okay, so now in our breadcrumbs, we already have the code for the UI. We're just going to copy that and come over here. We're using this code here. Can you wait to come here? I'm going to paste that. And here we're going to use our props.title that we get. And let's take a look at that. It says name input not defined. We can just come here and say constant name input props. Okay, no. Props.title. So in our index, what we pass into it is names. Okay, we need to do array destructuring here for our code, and I'm just going to copy that and paste it here. All right, so name input, perfect. Let's refresh this. Per coin details. Per what is the problem? Link is not defined. Where? Okay. Breadcrumbs. So yeah, we want to import link. And the reason because we're using it here for link/home. Let's go to here and say class name text points. Okay, so our text y is not working. So what we're going to do is we're going to create our own. Just like, I don't really understand. We're going to come to our styles, global CSS, and just use text whites, column whites. All right, so it's showing here, but we don't have the title, the name input. We should have a name input here. So if we go back to our index, name input is gotten from props detail, and title as title. Breadcrumbs gets this and puts it as props.title. How come we don't have anything here? Let's go here. Let's go also log name input. Undefined. What does it mean? It's undefined. It's not showing anything. Okay, let's flash this and come back. Get the array here. I will have the name inputs to be YOLO. So why is it our name input here was it from details passed into here, and inside breadcrumbs is not responding. Okay, props.title. Let's refresh this. And it's still saying undefined. Why? Okay. Okay, we have a clue to why this is saying undefined. It's pretty much because this is an object, not just an array. It's an object. So if you want to get the information out of this, for example, here in index, you have to do to, and it should come up now. Yeah, this is an object. It's not an array. It's an object. So that's right. All right. So we get our YOLO. Our link to the homepage is working, I believe. All right. So we've done the breadcrumb section successfully. Now we're going to come here and we're going to create our two different sections. Now in this UI we have a hero. So we're going to use something like this for our I think something like this for our page. So now we're going to come to here. We're going to create a folder. Let's say hero.js and also CoinInfo.js. Let's rename this one. Alright, hero and info. So we're going to start with hero. We're going to say RFC. It's going to be coin hero. I'm going to get some props inside this. Now, for what we're going to come to our index. Let's go to our coin info first. And what we're going to do, we're going to our coin info. This one's coin info. Alright, so we're going to go back to our index folder. We're going to create a div here. Class name. Medium, we want flex. Large screen, we want flex. And margin bottom will be 5. It's a way to our coin hero and our coin info. Alright, so down with this, we're going to say div class name. We're going to say hero rounded Excel. We're going to say style, and we're going to just use some basic styles because we want a little bit more customization. So this is the background color, this the border, this 1xp solid. Very simple. So in this, we're going to have a hero content. Let's see if we can find that here. Yeah, pretty much this. For hero content. Okay, let's use this. Hero content, text center. Alright, so we're going to use this. We're going to copy that. Come down here. We're going to paste that. Now that we've pasted that, we have the hero content text center. We don't need this. We just need this. And here we're going to just show the description. And we'll save. Let's see how this is looking. Coin info. This coin info or do we need to import that? Okay. Alright. So we have a description here, which is good. And in this description, we want here to be involved. Alright. Let's see. Alright, that's good. Now, our hero and our info element. So we want to pass in details. Alright, so coin info and coin hero. Let's start with coin hero. In coin hero, we basically just use the hero elements here. You just picked one and just used it. So we're just going to copy and paste that here. We are going to import some things. To import link. Then we're also going to say import image. We're also going to import the globe icon, network icon from Evergreen UI. And over here, we're going to get some information. We're going to get constant URL, a name entry, Telegram URL, Telegram URL. We're going to get the Twitter URL. We're going to get the website URL. We're going to get this single and the vote. And we're going to create that with props detail. All right, so now that that's done, we're just going to copy our hero, what we used for this our coin hero here, and I'm just going to explain it because it's very, very simple, not complex at all. Okay, we didn't even use the image tag at the end of the day or the link. All right, so what we're doing here is very simple, just using a hero tag form. And this is the UI. Our image, we're using the URL that we have. Then over here, we're saying if our vote is less than 2, don't show anything. No, if our vote is greater than 2, if the project has more than 2 votes, show the votes here. If it has less than 2 votes, don't show it has anything at all. You can also change that to say not enough votes here or something like that. Then over here, we have links with the website URL with a globe icon. We have links to the Twitter URL with a dummy Twitter images. Let me see if we have those images set here. Okay, we have them here. So Twitter and Telegram images with the links, because when they were creating their accounts, the coins, we made them have a Twitter, website, and Telegram URL field. If they don't have anything here, you can just use an else statement to maybe just link back to the main page since they don't have their own website. So let's refresh this. Okay, we can already see here that our image isn't loading. Why is that? So let's go back. So we're saying here image. But don't forget the URL. I think nothing apart from decision undefined. So our things here are undefined. I think in our index, when we were passing in the information, we did say details. Okay, I can see the problem already. There you go. Right. So we can refresh this. All right, so this is our image here. It looks really, really nice. Now we also want to do the coin info. The coin info is nothing too difficult. All we are doing, we're using array destructuring to get the network daemons here, contact address. And I'm just going to copy and paste this because it's just a simple divs. Nothing too major. All right, so here we go. We're just showing here the coin information, the network, the launch dates, and the contact address. If you look at this, all right, look at it over here. Binance Smart Chain. Nothing too serious. If we reduce this, we can see how it is set. Really, really nice. Responsive. Okay, this one back here. All right, so we can see our network launch date and contact address sets. Sorry about that. And that's pretty much it for this. Now, what we need to do, we also need to work on our votes. This button here. But if you vote for a coin, the votes will increase for this coin. Now, to do that is very, very simple. We're just going to come to our code here. And we're going to come to our lib. And we're going to go to our helper functions. We're going to create a new folder, a new file, sorry, votes coin.js. All right, in this we're going to import maybe. Okay. We're also going to import update doc and also doc. Okay, so we're going to export the constants with coin, and this is going to be async function votes id, and here we're going to give us some space to work with. We say constant coin doc equals to doc ab project and the id. So we're going to say new field, so when a user clicks, if we increase the vote, wherever the vote is, we're going to increase it by 1. So that's why we're collecting what the vote is and the id, so I'll know what the vote is and then add 1 to it. So equals this to in the vote or votes plus 1. All right, so after that we're going to say constant to results equals to await update doc coin doc with the new field. And then when this is done, we're going to then return success. And then here we're going to say catch if there's an error. Return failed. And then here we're going to return. And then here we're going to return the result. You can also use true or false if you want. I think I've just got to using success and distilling it. So we're going to go back to our components. We're going to go to index. We're going to create a function here. We're going to say constant vote handler. Going to be async function. Constant result. Await votes coin. When I get importance, I'll just pass in the votes and the ID. I'm going to say constant. I say constant console.log 3 though. All right. So now we're going to go back to this button over here. We're going to say I'll click votes handler. Okay, so if you come back here now, we refresh. Okay, we're going to click this votes. Let's inspect. Also, it's okay. Click again, success. Click again, success. Click again. Now that we'll refresh, it's still not showing us the number of votes we have. Let's refresh again. Still not showing us. So what we're going to do now, let's come back here. Where's the it's in the here, yes. So here we get our votes. One should be votes. One. Why does it just have one? Wait. Let's go back to our code and see what exactly is the problem here. The new store, which was near feature, which blows one. Update the combo measures. It is updated, so we'll put this. Shut up, okay. Oh, let's come over here and call the all measures. Okay, let's click votes. Votes 2. Let's refresh. Okay, it's working now. I was wondering why it wasn't working. Wait, it's properly working now. Okay, so the reason it wasn't working is because when you click this, let's say you have one vote and you click this to add it to make it so. If you keep clicking it, it is still 2 in its eyes because you haven't refreshed the page and it hasn't changed the votes in the array to be the new value for it to not add. So you can just come and spam vote, which is good. So we have 3 votes here, which is nice. So go back to our main page, look at it here, 3 votes. All right, so that is how you can create an incredible cryptocurrency site. I will be doing more videos on more complex projects in the future. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and thank you if you've reached the last part of this video. It was very different making such a long video. But next time I'm sure I'll be more prepared for it. So thank you. See you guys in the next video. Goodbye.